Ah,
Uh, a very good morning to one and all present here in this online meeting platform. It is my privilege to give the opening address as a coordinator of this program. Our chief guest, Honorable Director Professor Krishnakant Singh Mair, respected head of the department, ECE, all the deans, advisors, faculty members, staff, participants, students, invited media persons, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome all of you to this online AICT Training and Learning Atal Faculty Development Program on Internet of Things, organized by the Department of Electronics and Communication, Institute of Technology Gopeshwar, Uttarakhand, India. First, I will tell little bit about this program. AICT is committed for the development of quality technical uh, in the country by initiating various schemes by uh, by the government of India, MHRD, like Swayam platform, MOOCs platform, startup initiatives, Prime Minister Kausal Vikas Yojana, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, yoga activities, etc. Council understands that there is a need to train the young professional in these skill sectors and faculty members and various technicians in these skill sectors. For this, they have conducted so many programs to encourage the young faculty and technicians to participate in the various programs and increase their skills. So training is required for increasing the knowledge and for the preparation of students to make them more employable to acquire the global competency. Therefore, AICT approved so many FDPs this year in context of long-term vision. It is decided by the AICT that more focus should be given on 9 thrust areas. They are artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, robotics, quantum computing, data science, 3D printing and design, augmented and virtual reality. So the Institute of Technology Gopeshwar first time applied and received one FDP on Internet of Things. Internet of the Things is influencing of our lifestyle from the way we react to the way we behave. From the air conditioners that you can control with your smartphone to the smart cars providing the shortest route, or your smartwatch which is tracking your daily activities. IoT is a giant network of connected devices. These devices gathers and shares data about how they are used in the environment in which they are operated. Sensors are the backbones of IoT, and sensors is embedded in every physical devices. It cannot be your mobile phone. It can be your mobile phone, electrical appliances, vehicles, barcode sensors, traffic lights, and almost everything that you came across in day-to-day life. These sensors continuously emits the data about the working state of the devices. But the important question is, how do they share this huge amount of data, and how do we put data to our benefits? IoT provides a common platform for all these devices to communicate each other. This is brief about IoT. This FDP received almost 200 plus registration. However, we have shortlisted approximately 148 participants from all over India. I thank all the participants for choosing this FDP. I would like to express my sincere thanks to all of our resource persons of this FDP program uh, uh, for accepting our request to deliver the lecture. This FDP is 1 week program consisting of 14 sessions. I warmly welcome all of you in this FDP. Now moving ahead to the first session of this FDP program, I would like to introduce Dr. Vijay Bhaskar Semwal. Dr. Vijay Bhaskar Semwal is working as an assistant computer science engineer in Bhopal since February 2019. Before joining NIT Bhopal, he was working at NIT Rourkela. He has also worked with IIIT Dharwad as an assistant professor of computer science department for 2 years, and he has also worked as an assistant professor at NIT Jamshedpur. He has earned his doctorate degree in robotics from IIIT Allahabad in 2017, MTech in Information Technology from the uh, IIIT Allahabad in 2010, and BTech from College of Engineering Roorkee in 2008. His areas of research are bipedal robotics, gate analysis and synthesis, artificial intelligence, machine learning for tiny application, IoT, deep learning, and theoretical computer science. He has published more than 15 SCI research papers. He has received early career research award by the DST SERB under the Government of India. His research areas are algorithm perspective of machine learning, artificial intelligence, and bipedal robotics. He has delivered more than 50 online and offline expert talks. Currently, he is working on human health monitoring using gait pattern, human activity recognition using TinyML, reconstruction of occluded and impaired gait. Currently, he is supervising 3 research projects of total 75 lakhs of Indian rupees. So most welcome, sir.
Okay.
And
thank you, sir.
now,
Thank you for such a kind and generous introduction, such a extensive introduction. So first, I would like to thank the organizer team, Vishwanath sir, such a remote location. They are working in the hilly station of Uttarakhand in Gopeshwar. Am I
yes,
audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible. And also, I would like to tell one thing that our college is nearby to the Badrinath. So it is very far area from the capital of Dehradun. So,
Yeah,
so
I can
over to you, sir.
understand. Yeah,
Over to you.
yeah, I
Okay.
understand. Okay, thank you, sir. So for participants, good morning to all of you, all the participants who have joined and who are going to listen me for next 1.5 hours. So I would like to thanks, especially organizer team, such a well they have managed everything due to the very less constraint of resources, internet connectivity, and all those sort of things. And I hope that this workshop will be very good for the beginners who are going to introduce IoT. This is first IoT workshop. So today my talk will be very basic. It is not very advanced level. The second session also I am going to take, in which we'll introduce some hands-on application of IoT like smart electricity management, smart door opening system, smart health monitoring system, because IoT is covering diverse areas. So we'll go for all sorts of application, whatever possible. We'll implement in the Tinkercad using Arduino board and different sensors, because IoT requires sensor. You require embedded device in which you can fuse the codes and you can run the things. So first talk is very basic. It is just about introduction of IoT, different application area, the growth, which rate we are moving. Second, which I will discuss about, it is implementation. Then you will hear in the afternoon, third session from Dr. Basudevera from NIT Rourkela, where you will see about different sensor, actuator, embedded devices. Then I have further session also in the day 4, in which I will talk about human activity recognition, which is core of my research also. So in which I will show how TinyML deep learning module can be. So let me start without further delay. So, sir, Vishwanath sir, you can see my screen. Hello, my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes,
Anyone?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. So you see that quite optimistic image is placed in front page Internet of Things. Most of the times you will find most of the presentation they are keeping. So from here you can see that how diversity it is capturing, from simple computer system to network to we have reached to Internet of Things now. The term coin in around I think that 2000 it was introduced, but actually accepted by 2008, and now it is become such a voluminous as well as a popular term. So you can see that from aeroplane to smart car to smart home to smart electricity management, smart patient monitoring to all sort of things we will discuss application area, because this is introduction. So there is 3 things: Internet of Things. So the topic which I'm going to cover, what is Internet of Things, how it's work, what is current status and future aspect of it. Because if you are beginners, people will ask that what is the opportunity for us in if we pursue starting work in this domain, whether we have placement or whether we have job opportunity. That is also. Then we'll see that the future of IoT potential and many other things we'll see. We'll also criticize the things. We'll also see that associated technology like fog computing, cloud computing, how latency can be avoided by the fog computing and all sort of things. Okay. So please don't expect any practical things here. Second session I will take practical, in which we'll use Tinkercad, and I will expect that similarly you also simulate along with. So let us start. What is Internet of Things? And maybe you are aware of the things, so I'm not going to ask like a definition, please explain. So one thing is there is communication technology by which we are communicating. Device itself is communicating. Device has capability. So once your mobile phone, your tab, your palm detection, your Arduino board enabled with a sensor is able to capture the data and communicate the data. That means that data should be transferred on some device. Cloud is coming later on, but you have local devices also, local computer system, local peripheral. You have smartwatch by which you are all the time connected. You are monitoring your health. Okay, continuously how much steps you have walked. All sort of things is coming in this. So things is communicated and exchange the data. We are exchanging data for different analytical purpose. There is analytical tools, but there is things and internet. Two things are there. Whenever I will talk about to qualify any machine or device to be Internet of Things, I will ask where it is using internet. What is things here? So things, you can see that there is physical things and there is virtual things. Okay. So things. If you see that you have mobile phone or any software agents or any hardware agents, they are embedded with the software, electronics, and the network. That means they have electronic chips to process, they have processor, they have network to communicate, and they have software to process or analysis. Okay, so things, when I'm talking about Internet of Things, it is coming on this one. The sensor allow object to collect and exchange data. You have various of sensor. You have touch sensor, you have port sensor, you have ultrasonic sensors to measure the distance, which I will give the one application, WhiteCan, by which a physically blind person can move. They can diagnose the obstacle, how far obstacle is there, by sending the signal like bat used to do. They used to send and they used to get echo from the object and they used to live with him. So many advanced application in which I am also working this in. The goal of IoT, extend internet connectivity from standard device like computer. So far we are expecting the internet will work with computer, and nowadays you see that your watch which we are wearing, Titan also providing this kind of watch. So they are all the time connected with internet. They are giving you by logging on the particular system, you can see either in mobile phone or computer how much hours you have walked from mornings, how much in a calorie you have burned, all sort of information you are getting through some. That means whatever data is your device is sensing, that is communicating somewhere. Okay. So extend internet connectivity from standard device, computer, mobile or tablet to relatively dumb devices. Dumb device in the term which have very limited processing power. We have very limited computation power as well as memory. If you refer Arduino board, it has very less few flash memories of 256 KB and maybe other memories 1 MB. And if you see that any machine learning algo which you are running and you have to fuse over there, you require huge volume of data, at least 5 MB, 6 MB data. So you require such a techniques by which you can compress the data and you can store it. That's why I'm referring this as a dumb devices, like toaster, washing machine, those it is embedded devices. Okay, but nowadays they have sensors. If you are placing your hand over this one during running, it will stop automatically. Okay, so these are what sensor is helping us to do. Let us understand in the definition. So IoT is the network of physical device objects. When I'm talking about physical objects, so it is embedded with the software, electronics, and network. Okay, network in the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Zigbee. So physical object or thing embedded with electronic software, sensor, and network connectivities. Okay, which enable these objects to collect the data and exchange. Mainly, the collection of data is not important. Sending data, maybe I have visited the lab which they have established in the Institute of Technology, Gopeshwar, human motion tracking. So there they have placed certain IMU sensors devices which is capturing data as well as transmitting through Bluetooth to our computer system for human motion capturing. So nice setup they have prepared. Someone will get the time, they can visit. So it's allow us to sense and control remotely across existing. You can see that when you are driving smart car, you see that suppose your tire has very less air, it has punctured, immediately in your dashboard or in your front screen, it will appear there. you are going to diagnose with us, your air pressure is very less. Let us do this one. There is many warning system is coming. Please tie your seat belts, fasten your seat belts, all sort of warning we are getting. These only possible once sensor are sensing and some embedded software is there. Those they are not adaptable software, they are not updating, they are not data driven. That's why they are embedded devices. But in IoT, these are data driven techniques. They are learning also because we have to fuse over machine learning code, deep learning code. Okay. So we can you can remotely close your AC. Suppose I'm in my cabin and unfortunately I forget AC. It is open in my room. Or second time, what is happening whenever I visit my room, 20-30 minutes before I want to cool my room because it is hot. I want to cool, so I will open my AC from my cabin. Okay, dynamically it will get open and automatically it will get closed only within timer region. Okay. So now I expect that now we are getting the vision what IoT is covering. Okay. So existing network infrastructure creating opportunity for more direct interaction between the physical world and the computer-based system. Okay. Resulting in the improved efficiency, accuracy, economy benefits, and easy to use, and ultimately it is benefiting the society. It is also benefiting the physically challenged person, some disabled person, especially enabled person. It is helping them to perform the thing. Now coming on the another term things, internet you are aware, it is interconnection of different devices. Then you have network architecture also. Then privacy issues also coming. Packet loss is coming and data traffic is coming. Many sort of things. Once you will deal with the networking, that time you will understand. Things in IoT sense can refer to the wide variety of devices. So already you have seen that heart monitoring system, patient monitoring system, airport scrutiny when it is happening, that time also QoS system is there. Apart from there, you see that nowadays COVID, the patient was admitted in hospital and the person was not visiting there. The reason is that they are finding very susceptible to get infected with the COVID. Yeah, any question? I request everyone please mute. Yeah, some sound is coming. Please, Pooja Pandey, can you hear me? Can you mute yourself? Okay, thank you. Thank you. It will create disturbance. So, water, automobiles, nowadays, electricity consumption, smart electricity consumption is also happening. At which time the peak electricity we are consuming, we try to alleviate that time. Like that, when we are sleeping, almost no electrical appliance is working. But it morning time also not. But daytime or Saturday, Sunday, it is you are highly using electricity because you are at room, you are using AC, fan, other devices, you are using all sort of things. Okay, so you can continuously monitor the electricity consumption based on this one. You can try to analyze some behavior or design. DNA analysis, sequencing for environment, food, and pathological monitoring. So all sort of things is that what physical world is there, physical things. Okay. So these devices collect useful data with the helpful for various existing technology, and then automatically it flow data between other devices they use to communicate. So let us come on the history of IoT when it evolved. So those internet, you see that it started way ahead. So I request to organizer kindly mute everyone so that they cannot unmute their sir. They can mute everyone. Yeah, there will be mute option so that no one can open except organizer or presenter. Okay, only once they will have question answer, that time you can know. And I request participant, if you have any question, you can write in chat box. I will immediately answer also because I am looking that chat box also. So in way back 1970, you could see that machine to machine communication was taking place. The switch was there. You are started sending the mails or through the device, some devices by which you communicate the things. If you see that in Carnegie Mellon University's lab, Internet 90, huge device is connecting. The server was very big as well as okay. So 1990, the term Internet of Things coined by the Kelvin Eston. it has introduced this term. Okay. Then 2005, the International Telecommunication Union (ITU) published the first report based on this one, and actual the term was non IoT was involved in 2000. Nowadays we have IIoT. Industrial IoT is different. So different area is there, and we have also one workshop plan in the January in which we will discuss about industrial IoT. And 2011 Gartner, that is very market research company is there, Gartner, they have started doing research and they have accepted it as a technology. Initially, it was not referred as technology, but in 2011. So, journey is not quite over. It is started in 1990 and actual concept is 2008 and it is 20. In the 12-year span, you can say that drastically things have happened. Okay, the concept of Internet of Things was become popular in 99 through the Auto IT Center of MIT Research Lab, market analysis. Okay, and initially they have seen that the radio frequency identity (RFID), the device which is enabled by RFID, it was considered as IoT. If you see that in term IoT, 99, they have considered if they have, you can track your animal also. You place the RFID tag over them. You can trace the animal tiger also. If tiger is coming in hilly area, I found that that is problem. Tiger is coming and they are killing to common people. So we can trace when it is going to enter in particular region. You can place some sensor over the boundary where the village is going to over and the forest area is starting. You can place some sensor on the ground and the radio all because we know that how many tigers are roaming. The forest people can apply RFID tag. By RFID, we can trace their movement, their activities, and their movement which direction they are doing. Okay. So RFID was seen as a prerequisite for IoT that time, 1999. So if all objects and people in daily life were equipped with these identifiers, okay, and computer could manage and inventory them. Even though if you have visited any shopping mall or smart stores are there in which all tag are enabled with RFID. You just pick the object, automatically the price will calculate it and it will detect from your account. Now Amazon has done this. Okay. So still there is RFID tag. If you see that Big Bazaar and others, they used to scan something. That is what RFID tag. Based on this one, automatically the cost will come. So besides using RFID, the tagging of things may be achieved through such technology as near field communication. Okay, barcode also, QR codes, Bluetooth and digital watermark. So now how internet, already discussed about what is Internet of Things, what is physical things, what is electronic things, and then I have covered about evolution of IoT, history of IoT. Now I'm moving toward how IoT works. So Internet of Things is not the result of single novel technology. Instead, several complementary technical developers developed. You can see that communication and cooperation, addressability, identification, sensing, actuation, embedded system processing, localization, and user interface. So these all things, once it is enabled with the device or anywhere, then it is considered IoT works. Already I introduced the evolution of Internet of Things and its standard, because certain protocols are required to communicate. Message transfer protocol required for message communication in your WhatsApp, because privacy issues there. No one can see, some other issues are there. So the term IoT was coined by the Kelvin Ashon during his work PG thesis. Use RFID in the supply chain optimization. They have used supply chain. Suppose you are supplying some products, some fruits or somewhere, that time also you can. Then 2003, the mainstream publication and book started using the term concept IoT. So IoT was referred as a keyword that time in 2003. 2005, the UN International Telecommunication Unit, that is ITU, International Telecommunication Unit, which used to establish all the protocols or standard for standard telecommunication. Okay, first report in IoT. Nowadays we have tele operation, telemedicine, teleconsultation, many things is enabling. Dawn also flying over a particular region. They have also the dedicated channel or bandwidth by which you can fly. Aeroplane fly on the particular dedicated frequency range. Then in 2008, when actual IoT was over, So IPSO Alliance was launched to promote the use of Internet of Protocol into small object network to enable IT. So they have permitted, because any technology if it's coming, we have to check whether it has some consequences, whether it is damaging society, whether it is breaching our security of national security. Like Pakistan is always trying to destroy the country by putting certain things. We have to check all possible things. Technology will not develop within a single day or so. It will require a lot of effort to check. Then 2008, the Cisco Internet Business Solution IBSG group. Number of device per person in the world become greater than the first time. So this is the boom area from where IoT green areas started. 2012 and 13, then IPv6. And one main things you have to note, the device is IP enabled. Because it is dynamic or static IP, but device is considered IP enabled. Those it is dumb device, but they have IP addresses. Okay, so IP deployed they have, and all SIM alliance nodes. Okay. Then 2004 alliance formed to promote the standardization. Let us have common standard. It is not that suppose Vishwanath sir has designed the device, and I have designed the device in my laboratory. Both are enabled to communicate because the standard are different. Okay. If you see the Arduino board, everywhere Arduino board has some microcontroller. They have 10 digital pins. They have analog pins. They have ground pins. They have processors. So the uniform things are there. The cable size will be same. Okay. So Open International Consortium they have started. 2005 Alliance formed to promote the standardization. Apple HomeKit was developed, and then it was there. Now, if you see that today, 2021. We have also overcome almost to the COVID situation also, where smart health monitoring system, smart city projects are coming. Okay, when I will talk about industrial IoT, then we'll come for smart electricity, smart fan monitoring, smart city projects. And you can see the current station and future prospect of IoT, how population and versus number of devices. So this time, if you refer to 2003, the world population was 6.3 billion, and the device they are using, because you see that every person is using at least 3 or 4 devices, minimum number, or maybe people are using 20 devices. So 100 millions people are divided. That are how much time more you can see that connected devices per person is 0.08. Okay. Then, if you see that 6.8 billion world population has grown in 2010, and the connected device become 12.5 billion. Earlier, it was very less, 500 millions. So only 0.8% was connected. Now 1.18 means each person has at least 2 devices. Then, if you see the 2005 statistics, 25 billions. The population is 7 billion, and it is worldwide prospects. 25 billions devices are connected. And in 2020, 21 data is not available. So almost we have assumed that 7 or 8 devices each person has. So the things in the world is only change. That's permanent. Everything is changing with the time, but permanent things on the world is change. So let us see the component of IoT. So electronics technology is that, network technology for communication and information technology, IT for app development. So IoT not just a technology, or it is an ecosystem of things such as device, internet, data, cloud, application, and platform and products. So opening opportunity for business owner to bring the revolution in work. Very good opportunity for startup to start the projects. Okay. Let us classify the IoT broadly as, or I told IIoT, that I will tell when we'll have a workshop on IIoT, industrial IoT, and there is CIoT, consumer IoT. So industry IoT is currently we are running industry standard 4.0. Robotics is evolving. Smart tracking, smart future scopes, stores are coming. So consumer IoT is that home automation, infotainment, popular devices like wearable fitness, wearable walking devices, wearable bands are coming, wearable EEG machines are coming, ECG machines are coming, by which you can. driving volume the growth. You can wear the helmets and I can track your activity, whether you are going to sleep or something when you are driving. These kind of things I can. Industrial IoT, when I'm going to do, so I'm going for smart city products. We are smart traffic management system, smart light systems, okay, smart uh, waste management system, smart pedestrian system, okay, smart vacuum management system. Vehicles are coming with the smart devices. You can trace by Google Map, you can find that which particular traffic is route is more, you can divert the things. So already smart transformation, smart building, fire safety is there, fire alarm is automatically burning, smokes are there. That I will show that after some time in the second. How you can design the smoke detector through the Arduino board and the smoke sensors. How you can build with the breadboard and all sort of sensors. Smart energy, green energy, you have seen that term is evolving very popular. Green computer. You have to save more and more energy. Nowadays you have a power mode, saving mode also in your computer available. So that has driving the revenue growth. Now question is coming, why it is required now, today, the scenario. So we have ubiquitous computing, connectivity, everywhere you can connect within the certain protocols or certain connectivity device. Widespread adoption of IP address everywhere you can apply. Computing economy, sometime of we require the computing power, we want the device which has consuming less computation. Okay, it is not that which is having a very much computation power. Okay, then minimum and minimum of, like you can say nano devices, nano chips you are doing. So miniaturization, you can see that we are devising the size of minimum. So as you reduce the size of product or device, computation cost will be, having capability will be less. And if we are able to deal or work with such device, so what will happen? Your product will be very energy efficient, very powerful, and very flexible. You can move from one place to other place easily. You can carry. Advantage in data analytics and rise of cloud. So I hope that I'm audible. Still, I'm connected. So at any moment of time, if I'm disconnecting, kindly let me know. I will share my contact number. So, if anytime I will disconnect, kindly let me know. Hai. So I hope that I'm connected. Now the terms are coming to important. One is cloud and another is fog. So you see the architecture. You have devices like smart device, mobile phone, smart cars are there, which has very good dashboards and very good. You can check your tire pressure. You can monitor your location. You have GPS enabled things. You have various sensor enabled. You have parking sensors, which you can alert any object is coming. You have all four type of sensors on all four direction. Okay, other alert system now. Autonomous vehicles are coming, so you can see that they are all connected. Earlier system was they are connected with cloud. They are going cloud and cloud is taking too much time. The latency is there. Now what is there? There is itself computing enabled is there. This is called edge computing. Cloud is in the picture, but cloud is not actually performing computation. The device itself is performing computation. Data you can share over the cloud. So the computation, if device itself has computation power, then I can say that it is fast, reliable. Okay, latency is very less. Your data is private, protected. If data is not over internet, until and unless you are not computation power is there, no one can manipulate other things. The privacy issue also can be. So this is what devices are all connected with the internet or cloud. You can see. In fog computing, you have coming additional computation device which is performing the fog nodes, fog computing, cloud computing. These are the terms taken from the nature. The entire IoT process is smart with the device themselves, like smartphone, smart watch, smart TV. We have very electronic appliance like TV, washing machine with the help to communicate with IoT device. Okay, you can also see that whether washing machine is running in my room, right? By seeing the I'm sitting in my cabin, so I'm tracking continuously the energy consumption happening in my home. So if anytime as I'm not there, so energy consumption will be very least. But suppose unfortunately I forget to close something, those devices are there automatically they are coming. You have geyser. So geyser, if you have opened the power supply, after some time it will automatically close. Okay, because they are assuming that this much time only the device is going. So I can monitor that how much energy I am consuming right now. If energy consumption more, that means whether my AC is open or something is open. Okay, so I can trace the things. So I have to make virtually everything smart by improving aspect of our life with the power of data collection. Okay, the things that sensor is sending the data, and with this power, I'm going to analyze, and from this virtual words, everything is happening with the software platform with the help of AI, ML, or deep learning algorithm. The things in IoT can also be a person with the diabetes monitoring implant, animal with tracking device. Now you can track the animal also how much calorie it is taking. I will come on this application area because after that I am going to discuss only application so that you can understand. Okay. So fundamental concept of IoT system requires sensor or device enabled with the sensor. Key component. Why sensor is required? It is like our eye system, camera system by which you can capture the data, collect the data from outside environments. Then connectivity to transfer this internet connectivity to IP address connected to cloud, various medium of communications. Once data has collected and data has communicated to device, whether you are a cloud or you are somewhere, there is software tools by which you can analyze these. That is, and before analyzing, you require data pre-processing, in which because the data which you are capturing from the real world environments are quite possible that it is suffer from some noise, some abnormality, sometimes power failure is there. So data is not accurate, some value is missing, some unwanted values. So data pre-processing is required. That means directly you cannot use the data. So data scientists are coming here in the picture, which is helping us to do different normalization of data. And then finally, what is happening? We are analyzing, we are saying it will go. So there I seen that my calorie, I have taken 500 calorie, but I won only 300 calorie. So what will happen? These 200 calorie will absorb by my body. So I will become the bulky. Okay. And then we have interface by which you can easily see. So as you end user, you are only seeing the interface. Okay. So working mechanism already aware. Devices are there. So you have network devices there at an end. Any device which enable Bluetooth and this one. It is privately protected. Then gateway is there like router or internet or something. Finally, you are uploading your data on cloud, processing is happening, and finally through app you can visualize data, analyze what happened. I've taken the morning the chip was there which have collected my data, my blood samples. So it will end-to-end process. The cloud computing has analyzed my blood samples and has prepared the reports. Now it is available on the reports. Vehicle tracking systems by which nowadays smart city projects we can trace the vehicles even though they are not stopping by the smart number plate. You can trace. The camera can trace easily. So device collect a wide variety of data ranging from the temperature, pressure, location, weather, environment. So temperature is especially coming when you have smart electricity projects, smart home projects, where the area in which very dark area, the bulb will glow automatically. The area where very quite clear light, so the bulb will get closed. Similarly, daytime, if you see that I have vehicle of Hyundai, some vehicle I am using, in this case, what is happening? Automatically, light will open as temperature will, light condition will get environment light condition will change. After 5 or 6 p.m., it will start automatically once it start. Okay. Gateway act as a gateway to internet of all device, whether it is switch or hub or router based on which layer of connectivity you are considering. If you are using IP address, so obviously you have in network layer involved. Okay, if you are not using IP address, just physical address, then data link layer is sufficient. So device systems that need to interact with the help with sensors. Okay. Transmitted data has to store and process. So cloud has capabilities to store, then turn big data is coming. There is analytical in it. And then finally application which help end user to see your utilities, electricity consumption, water consumption, AC remotely you can control. So these 6 scenario I am giving as example of IoT. All scenario and the fact already possible. People are granted access to office, theater, or even their own home by waving their wrist at the doorways. Okay. A homeowner can control the temperature and humidity of room or home, or set the microphone oven to prepare his or her dinner even before reaching. Suppose I'm working up to 7 p.m. and I need to prepare the dinner, but I will take another 30 minutes to reach home. Within this time, I will open my oven so that my food will be ready. I'm very hungry. So before reaching home, it can be do. Scenario 3, a car that can play for its fuel, automatically pay for fuel. Once you have filled the fuel, it will automatically detect from your account by the tag associated account. Identify the quick set route to the destination. Maneuver traffic in which more traffic is there, I can divert. Locate a parking space. I'm sitting this area and I need to go which place I should park. That also. Camera sensor. The scenario for the refrigerator can take its inventory, know what to order, and send an automatic signal to the local grocery stores. And yesterday I was planning to design a white can enable with the Arduino with this accelerometer, so that I can trace also the blind person where it got stuck into the particular building. So suppose firefighter is going to uh, they are going for the saving some life. The building is burning. Inside there where they are located, we can get their local information because GPS will not. Scenario 5, or smartphone can receive the alert about the smoke emanating from the kitchens or send a message to fire department immediately. Nowadays, Bulgaria is happening in the South Asian Africa. There is too much thieves are coming. So what is happening? The automatically when any thief is coming and it is stealing something from your room, so someone unwanted person is opening your room, automatically the alarm is going in the police station. They are immediately rushing toward the site so that they can check. Scenario 6, motors and other machinery in manufacturing plant can communicate its wear and tear parameter to maintain staff. Now my tire is going to become old, so let us find this one. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. So this is originally in 1998. They have understand that if RFID enable for inventory management, they have. So RFID tag to identify or take the data of the things, or then you have sensors to collect and the process the data to detect the changes in the any physical system, any changing is happening. So we can see smart technology is there. Then we are going for very minute and minute things, nanotechnology kind of things. That is what. So tagging things, filling things, syncing things, and thinking things. These are the things which you can cover under the structure of IoT. So IoT can be viewed as the very big networks, considering the network of thousands of devices and computer connected through the series of intermediate technologies like RFID, wireless connectivity, Bluetooth connectivity. So if you tag this things, that means you can trace the particular objects, real-time traceability and addressability by RFID. If you apply RFID tag over the animals, I can trace where it is located in the farmland. Healing things. Sensor can act as primary device to collect data from the environment. I can see that how my digital world will be there. How this one by camera sensor I can see physical worlds. How all sort of things. Drone is coming, they are capturing images, they are sending. I can see that what scenario is there. Shrinking things, nanotechnology, small, we are reducing the size has proved the ability of small things to interact and connect with the things also. Thinking things where you have taken some decision capabilities, you are placing your hand automatically where window is going to close in the car and other. So embedded intelligence in the device through sensor has formed the network connects to internet. And nowadays smart car are that they have capabilities to connect all the time. Suppose your car is parked in the parking lot and you are sitting somewhere and you have, someone has stolen your car, you can trace its location. Where it is. You can automatically close also your car from there. So as a network, you can see that it is consuming transportation, energy, earth, home, business, education, also. So individual network, when you have transportation and energy, connected network security which is required. So these connected network with the added security, analytics, and the management capabilities, this will allow IoT to become even more powerful in the future or today. As of now, IoT is already immersed. It has touched all the section of society, whether it is well-being of human being, healthcare, education, everywhere it is taking place. Now coming on knowledge management. Any question? Anyone? So knowledge management, turning data into vision. So initially you have data, from data you can extract the information, then you can prepare the knowledge as traditional AI, knowledge-based AI. Modern AI is connectionist AI, where data, then we are understanding this one and then ultimately it is coming wisdom. You can see that we are taking a smart decision. So how knowledge management you can prepare from there. So what will happen when 50 billion machine become connected? As already we have seen this diagram. There you can see that how many devices are connected now. In the 2020, 50 billion device has connected for the 7.6 billion people. Almost each person is carrying 8 device. Okay, so what will happen if we have such a gigantic networks? Okay, so when 50 billions machine become connected, you require smart technologies to deal. You require you can see that you have smart grid, factory optimization, logistic optimization at airports, optimal hospital optimization, intelligent medical devices, shipment visibility, real-time network plan. Okay, so sky is not the limit; it is only the beginning. And in future, we can able to deal with the everything will be automated. So different sectors and the value which they have earned, and the people which is looking to start their startup. So General Electronics are estimated on the potential of just 1% is saving applied using IoT across global industry sectors. So you can see aviation sector, 30 billions. These are US dollar billions. Okay, power they are 66 very huge. Healthcare almost emerging. Railway sector, smart rails or bullet train or oil and gas sector. So value of industry internet is huge. Almost 150 or 200 billions is wasted across the industries. Okay. With the help of IoT, we can save this. So how you can uh, helping through IoTs to unlock the massive potential. It's helping us to go as minimum as possible. The device with high computation power, so reducing the cost. Small Arduino board kind of processor you have, improve performance. Okay, I'm not doing this steps. Now I'm coming on IoT application directly. Broadly, I'm dividing the home, which is coming in consumers, transportation, mobilities, health, your bodies, building infrastructure, smart. So some are portion related to consumer IoT, some portion are related to industrial IoT. So IoT system are widely used in numerous company across industry. Smart thermostats, where you are maintaining like maintaining the things with the help of these thermostats to help you to save resource on heating bill by the knowing your usage pattern, how you are utilizing your electricity consumption. Based on this, you can do connected car. That is very important, by which you can save your car from getting stolen. So IoT help automobile companies handling the bills. You can check how much fuels in your car right now. What is tire pressure? You are by sitting in the room, you can check your condition of your car, which is in the parking lot. Insurance information, other. Okay, by connected car. Activity tracking, which I will cover with the day 4. How you can trace the human activity through the walking patterns, health monitoring system, how heart rate and walking pattern help us to diagnose the some diseases, whether cardiovascular diseases, the pulmonary diseases that I can identify. So help you to capture heart rate pattern, calorie expenditure, activity level, skin temperature on your wrist. Smart outlets, supermarkets, remotely turn the device on and off. It allows you to track a device energy level and get custom notification directly on your smart. Parking sensor enable in the car. Okay, identify the real objects behind coming. Connected health, the concept of connected health, automatically warning system are coming, and go and see. Smart city offer all type of use cases, which individual traffic management to water distribution to waste management, traffic management, smart electricity management. Smart home encapsulate the connectivity inside your home. It includes fire sensor, smoke detector, home appliance, light bulb, smart door systems, smart bell ringing systems, supply chains from where we are receiving from vendor to local vendor. So help you in the real-time tracking of goods while they are on roads, getting supply to exchange inventory. So ultimate goal of IoT is to automate human life, make human life easy. That's why this diagram depicts speaks much more this time. All sort of variety, smart pen to smart tracking system, smart walking system, smart shoes to track the position of person who is in under the mining and things. Okay, so one by one we'll see that already I see. Smart parking. Okay, so no collision can happen. So USA 41 billion by the providing the visibility in the availability of the parking space across the city. That is where. So resident car identify and reserve the closest available space for your car. They can identify in which area the location is available. So traffic wardens can identify the non-compliant usage, and the multiplicity can introduce demand-based pricing. Okay, market price also. Waste management system from gathering to disposal of things. So efficient waste management in smart cities supported by sensing as a service application. If you are in need and the dust is there, you can download the app and you can upload your detail. This much of depth, this kind of garbage is there. The can will come and they will capture and or automatically through garbage detector can it will go to message to the device. Oh, now that particular garbage has filled and it is getting automatically low, so that other people cannot put garbage over there and it can be easily need to be removed. Okay, so what is happening, you have garbage can with the low cost passive sensors which is telling that how much garbage are there. They are going infrastructure with access to energy source, long range data communication. Then ultimately on the cloud platform. Okay, so may I request to Ghanshyam Domsi ji, can you mute yourself because sound is coming. Sensor in even the holy cow for especially Hindu people, they used to refer cow very holy, for we refer as a mother. Okay, so in the world of IoT, even the cow will connect it and monitor through the smart sensors. Sensor are implant on the ear. You see that like tag is placing over their ear. Many times we get confused whether it is uh, bank people has put for their loan or something, but these are smart devices over the cattle. And some countries have made it mandatory. No, you please place these things so that we can monitor whether you are going for, because now society is much concerned about animals also. So this allows farmer to monitor the cow health as well as track their movement where they are moving, ensuring the healthier, more plentiful supply of milk or meat. Generally, we are not preferring, but some Western country they used to eat the cow also. So that time, we are, on an average, this cow generate almost 2 MB of information per year. Okay, because they take tracking location, their health monitoring also. So of course, we know that nothing remains static, especially when it comes to internet. Initiate the advantage such as Cisco, the planetary scheme, general industrial internets, HB center nervous system for the earth and also. So how much more IoT can do in the only left to your imagination. You can also not see that how much you see that. So HP Peter Hartwell has quoted something you can refer. I'm not going to this one. We also don't know in which area later on will apply IoT. So Internet of Things is the next stage of information revolution and reference. Yeah, please. I request to organizer Ghanshyam Domse, kind mute yourself because I request organizer kindly either. If you have any doubt, you can interact with me. You can write in chat box. You can speak personally also. Because next session is totally hands-on session in which Tinkercad I will use to implement at least 6 IoT projects. So today you are going to learn more. Introduction is enough. Application you have seen, the wide variety of things you have seen. Now implementation portion is here. I have prepared, if you can see in my screen, that these core sensor, Arduino boards, these everything, smart LED, patient monitoring systems are there. And you can send the data, you can text, like you can easily check as your temperature is increasing, the LED color is changing. Okay, so this is temperature monitoring system that I will discuss second time how we have built this structure. So it is next the step of IoT which is, we are expecting, that is information revolution. You will have always information in your hand about your health or anything, or device connected with you. The difference is interconnectivity of everything from urban transportation to medical device to household. Okay. Integration with the internet implies that device will use the IP address as a unique identifier. However, due to the limited IP address in the version 4, that is 32-bit address, which allow only 4.3 billion unique address. You can go for IPv6 classes. IP address is also there. So object in IoT will have used IPv6 to accommodate the extremely large, as we have seen that by 2020 almost 7 point some billions of people are connected with the 50 billions of devices. So you require such a huge volume of, because 4.3 billions will not able to address this much of device uniquely. So object in IoT will not only be device with sensory capability but also provide the actuation. Okay, actuation capability that Dr. Bhaskar Bera will discuss in afternoon session. Bulbs and the lock control over the internet. So, on other hand, IoT system could also be responsible for performing action, automatic action capability, not just sensing things.
त्याचा फोन आला होता काल नाही नाही गाडीवाला त्या छत्री यांनी फोन दिला त्याच्याकडे म्हटलं आंबोर सर नाशिकला गेले आणि तेवढं
Ghanshyam Domsi, are you able to hear me? And if
तो
Vishwanath sir
रोजच्या
is
ना
here,
सर
I request kindly mute.
ते काय लचन लागून त्या पोरी येतात त्यावेळेस आणि एक काम करायचं
So forcefully I muted him. Such disturbance will distract us. Okay, many times. Generally, we don't expect this during this anything. Question is always welcome. Any sort of. So intelligent shopping system, for example, could monitor the specific user purchasing habit. And nowadays we have seen that whenever you are traveling somewhere, automatically the hotel list, and if you are going to purchase some item, the selective items also are appearing. These are all happening with the smart tracking management system through your mobile apps. Okay. So these user could be provided with the specific offer to types. Nothing is static here. Since shopping IoT application, you can see that different objects are there. They have different RFID tags. You just pick, come on there. They will just scan and automatically money will detect from your account. You can see that how much steps you have walked today, how many steps. You can monitor your health. So how much time you have slept. You have these Fitbit Flex bands are there, which is continuously tracing your activities, and time or day wise or monthly you can see your activities. So you see that today activities almost 92% your efficiency was sleeping. Okay, you were sleeping almost 6 hours. Okay, maybe it is Sunday, so you are going to sleep. Maybe today you are sleeping very less. So this kind of thing. So what I want to know more about myself, where I am going, who you are interacting, to whom you are going to interact, how long you have spoken to your friends, how long you have delivered the lecture in the class, the affinity of connection, how many people I connected, okay, how long it take to get me work, the tone of your message, the amount of your text and tweets or update, how much text or tweet you have done today, how much exercise you have done, and how much you have get distracted. All sort of things you can monitor through the smart IoT device band, which is to trace your. So can Internet of Things help us to know more about ourselves? Obviously, the answer is yes. IoT help you in the life login. Okay, it's like login system in which you can explore your life, which you have never seen. That many times you get surprised also by knowing the fact, which is very rare for you. Okay. Nowadays, what is happening? This I have this device, that ECG headset by the NeuroSky. So the flagship product of Mindwave is the headset that can be in computer using your thoughts. You can see. We can also see that what is going in your brain. It is very good or blessing for the physically disabled people. We have lost hand and something. They have artificial hand, so they are brain signal driven hands, brain driven white cans. What is running in their brains? Which kind of posture you are looking? That kind of things also you can provide. So researchers recently used easy headset to develop a toy car that can be driven forward with the thought. Okay, though it seems quite unpractical right now, not unpractical but infeasible, but it is reality. NeuroSky smart sensors can also track your heart rate, other body metrics that can be embedded to the next generation wearable. We make it possible for millions of consumers to capture the quality, critical health and wellness data. Okay. Now, technology challenge of the IoT. At present, IoT face many challenges. Scalability, how much you can provide the growth, in which area. Scalability is huge, things are coming, which always we are facing. Technological standard. As new devices are coming, new standard we introduce. Interoperability, one device is communicating one standard, another device is communicating another standard, how they will communicate. If you see the Google Alexa, different natural language speaking people are there, how they are concerned. Software complexity, different software, the volume of data is getting to be very huge, their interpretation, power supplies, fault tolerance, if anything is happening lost, your data should be protected and returned. So big data is not magic, it is just technology associated with this one. And I will finish with this my talk after introducing some terminology related to IoT devices, technology related to IoT. Okay, so criticism and the controversy of IoT. Scholars and social people observe and pessimistic have doubt about the promise of the ubiquitous. I mean, everywhere you have doing the computing revolution in the area of You will lose privacy, security, autonomy, and the control. You are always in the trace, and you are not private person like kind of things. Social control, to whom you are interacting, I can trace. Political manipulation, the political party can manipulate you and by tracing your activities, design, and nothing is private for you. Okay, what environment factor is there? Influence of human moral decision making. These are the some advances. Application other, you can see smart home, wearable gadgets, smart city projects, smart electricity management devices, smart grid, which is offering electricity and other wind generator, renewable energy, solar energy, and all sort of things. Connected cars, all the time your car information is available with you on your mobile phone. Connected health, telemedicine, digital health, telehealth. Smart retail, the device is enabled with the tag and you are going to trace the objects. You are able to get the price and all the things. Supply chain management, smart farming. Maybe people are not aware. You can get which kind of soil is there, which kind of substance are required, what is the possibility of getting weather situation is there. So you can increase your farm growth, okay, by getting more and more information. So it's only the tip of iceberg. Lot of things we do. Intelligent home automation, you can see that light, speaker, window cell, laptop, TV, all sort of device we are using. Okay, smart egg tray is there, in which you can see that which egg is old, which egg is going to be waste within some time. So egg minder synchronize with your smartphone, tell how many eggs you have at your home and when they are going to bed. Smart Aqualites is the first company washing machine designed to be integrated in smart ecosystem covering a wide range of the cases. Smart lighting control your bulb one at a time or all together. All bulb you can control. Find just the light shade of the white. Okay. Smart AC, smart sleep system. Visualize your sleep cycle. Understand what make you up and compare nights. From the palm of your hands, you can control your personalized wake and the fall asleep programs. Okay. Smart weather stations. Okay, weather station allow you to use indoor temperature, relative humidity, CO2 reading, and health systems. Okay. Smart slow cookers. Enjoy remote access to your slow cooker function. You can put your preparing your food at home when you reach from before reaching your home from your office. Smart garbage can, that is quite popular. Big belly alert when it need to be empty, so smart collection decision can be made. Smart gardening. Bitponics gives data on the plant and the conditions surrounding them for better gardening. Advantage of IoT. Key benefit of IoTs are as technical optimization, improved data connection, reduce wastage, improve customer engagement, many more. Disadvantage: security, flexibility, privacy, complexity, and compliance is difficult. So currently, IoT is facing the problem with insufficient testing and the updation. Concern regarding data security and privacy. The software is going to become more complex. Data volume is coming more. Integration with the IoT is required, or more and more automation is required. Device require a constant power supply when it is difficult. Interaction and the short range of communication is also required. The trend in IoT, which is these are the associated technology with the IoT. Okay, so rise in adoption of IoT can be attributed to the combination of technology and market trend. So technology advancement, it declined the cost of sensor, explosive rise in connectivity include Wi-Fi and the cellular things, the rise in processing power. Okay, the small component we have to do IPv6 are there, big data, chip processing, cheap sensors. So why IoT is becoming popular? So IoT characteristics that are making it popular. it is very interesting to understand the reason why IoT is gaining such popularity. So it has low energy requirement, low power consumption because the device is very small. Scalable solution. You can easily upgrade the solution and integrate. The solution operate under very secure environment. Interoperability between different communication technology through the communication protocol and the open source code and open API. Okay, these are the references which you can refer. Now I'm coming on the last page of my talk. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I will finish this talk. The principal technologies that IoT system are communication protocols, to interoperability, to communication between different devices, wireless sensor network, cloud computing, big data analytics, and embedded systems. These are the technology associated with this one. So wireless sensor networks, when various sensor modes are connected and they are equipped with the sensor. Okay. So what is the core what is the requirement of sensors to capture the data from all location? Okay. So it produces a huge volume of data, unstructured data. It is not labeled data. So device connected to internet over Wi-Fi, 3G, 4G, and 5G. So you have temperature, humidity, light sensor, or intensity sensor. By Wi-Fi you are capturing, you are sending on the modem. Then from cloud you are able to access these UI, user interface. Okay. So how the wireless sensor network in the IoTs, and what example and the protocol we use. So generally the sensor network are distributed in the hostile areas, around fields or different places. So distributed device with sensor used to monitor the environmental and physical condition. Consists of several end node acting as router on the. So what happening in the wireless sensor network, the device itself is working as a router or gateway. The topology is dynamic. It is changing because the sensor device is moving. These are mobile devices that are moving. The sensor are moving from one place because it is enabled with your car and somewhere the connectivity person. You have to coordinate all the collected data from the other node through the gateways and this. And then we have to send or to particular device or cloud where we have to. The example are weather monitoring systems, indoor air quality monitoring systems, soil moisture monitoring system, which is for smart farming, and this one, how much moisture, how much water is required for. Surveillance system, if any authentic person or trespasser is coming or entering inside room, we are monitoring the protocol which we are using, Zigbee, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. Embedded systems. So device which has certain capabilities of processing, but limited the behavior cannot be upgraded. So embedded hardware device microcontroller process the data. So we are sensing data from sensor. The embedded processor is there. Like you can see that room. Okay. And through standard networking unit, Ethernet and Wi-Fi, you are connecting. The input like dashboard, your washing machine, you have keyboard by which you can press. You have button. They have very less storage of flash memory. Communication protocols which are enabling the IoT specific protocol cover wireless protocol like Zigbee, RFID, Bluetooth, BACnet, and the next generation protocol are 802.154, which is again Bluetooth related, low power wireless personal area network. Other sort of protocols are there. IoT connect various devices through internet and device talk to each other through the communication channel. And the protocol stack involve link layer, network layer, transport layer. As in we have a net OSI layer or TCP/IP layer in which we have data link layer. First we have physical layer, data link layer, then network layer, then transport layer, and application layer. Similarly, here also we have link layer, network layer, transport layer, and application layer. The next area is coming cloud or for computing. So cloud refer to the distinct IT environment that is designed purpose to deal remotely the data and process the data. Okay. So in short, cloud computing is type of internet-based computing where different services are available. You can hire particular service, you can copy particular service from the server, you can store your data over server, and that is what happening is the cloud. So those latencies there because cloud can be a far location. For this, you can evolve with the cloud computing. So cloud computing services are here. You can hire with the hourly basis, yearly basis, monthly basis. So IaaS rent infrastructure, PSS supply on the demand environment for developing, testing, delivering and managing software application. And SS is SaaS. So as, PaaS and the SaaS method for delivering software application over the internet on demand. So one is related, SaaS is related to end user, PaaS is related to application development, and IaaS is related to infrastructure. So they have complexity like connectivity problem, management problem, remote user problem. Then last term is coming big data, Hadoop, Spark, Kafka, these also. So different variety of data, volume of data is coming. So big data is the process of examination large and the variety data. So it covers hidden patterns, unknown correlation, market trends, and also. So you can see that different technology associated with the big data. Variety include structure, unstructured, semi-structured data. Velocity refer the speed of batch real-time system. Volume refer terabyte record, transaction files, table forms, and data being collected through the various portals, web data set, e-commerce data set, and big grocery store data set, bank data set. So with the help of big data and cloud merging, two concepts are similar, they are entirely different. Big data refer to the voluminous large set of data, where cloud refer to the computing platform where you can perform hourly based computing and you can get the results. So you can find the difference. I'm not going to see this one. Futuristic things when IoT with the cyber security, big data with the artificial intelligence is coming in the picture. Then once it is enabled with the IoT, smart um, autonomous car and all sort of things, that time this is what future of it. With this I will thanks, and that is my first session is done. Second session, I hope that we'll explore this Tinkercad. At least 5 to 6 application will develop. We'll see that different sort of sensor. We'll do dedicated coding here. So meanwhile, if you have any question, I request from organizer, so kindly mute. If they are having any question, they can ask, and I'm here. They can write in chat box also. So with this, I will close, and I would like to thanks everyone for hearing me. Okay. So anyone having any question, you can. So Vishwanath sir is here.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I am from Kolkata.
Yes.
Actually, I
Yes.
would like to know. I am from electrical engineering background. So, you know, the communication chapters are not there in my subjects. So, for learning, sir, uh, you are not audible, sir.
I can hear you. I can hear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, communication protocol. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So communication chapters were not there in my subjects. But
Yeah.
for learning IoTs, will I be able to learn some part of communication from this session within these 5 days?
I think that this is a beginner's course, but I don't think that. You will see that how to integrate. You can see that which protocol we are using, but maybe protocol we are not exploring. Especially here, we are trying to keep different sort of application. If you see the timetable which we have planned, next session is for this one. Maybe in third session you will understand some protocol like message related protocols, device related. But I don't think that dedicated session will be on here.
Okay. So the
In future,
basic
we
things
try to
for
cover this. Is yeah, yeah. Please.
okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hmm. Any other question? PPT will share with you. That will show nothing to be worry. Everything will provide organizer. Organizer will give you. Okay. The before last
Sir,
date
I
when we
have
have exam. Yeah, please.
okay. Sir, this is Gargi Deshpande. I have one query. Sir, do we need to have some basic knowledge regarding Python or any other language? Like we know C, C++, but that much only I'm able to understand or write the programs in. But do for
Okay.
this
So the
FBP,
next session which are completed, it is in C. So nothing to vary. And there is no need of doing coding at all. There is block-based coding where you can do just and drag and drop. The application which I will show that working, and the code will automatically will convert it. So nothing to worry. If you are knowing C, that is okay.
thank you, sir.
And next session is based on drag and drop also. I will show that block-based coding as well as C programming also I will do. Okay, so nothing to
Okay,
worry.
thank you,
That
sir.
is very handy. Within today, you will understand that you have understood very good concepts of IoT. At least 5 or 6 application will develop. Okay, like smart monitoring, health monitoring system, smart object detection, smart fire alarm system, smart buzzer system. That things will check. Okay, with the minimum number of coding you require. Maybe you don't require to write single line of code and you'll able to execute Arduino board and also because the block coding is there in which you have to just drag and drop. You have to take the variables, what variable you are giving inputs. You can see that if I will able to show my screen. There is coding 3 ports. This just drag and drop I have done. Okay, you can drag and drop. So what is input? What is mathematics? Variable. Corresponding coding is not there. Those I will show later on coding part also. Okay. I'm not disturbing this network so that time I will not find difficult. Okay. Any other question? So if no question, so I will leave and I will join at 11:30 again for this experimental session. Correct? So Vishwanath sir is here.
Sir, yes, sir. It was
So
wonderful.
may I yeah, thank you. So I will join at 11:30 again.
Sir, yes, you can continue on
Okay.
11:30.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Participants, so we shall meet on 11:30 for the second session.